attack. And then we have the standard, which is...
Right, Soulcast had a fantastic map 1. Magnum actually going to be creeping out here, getting a little overzealous.
Deploying drone.
And fishing for that information, and actually going to follow up with the owl drone here. So Liquid with a good opportunity to find themselves an advantageous fight on a site.
Oh, I like this push up from both though. That's a really great reaction. He got noted towards lamps, and he knew that Skye could kind of maybe clear that. The smokes were there. He kind of leant closer to it, brought that frenzy to a great range. And now the 3 players for Liquid are maybe leaving themselves a little bit vulnerable here. Doma wants in on the action too, gets a bit aggy on it. And look at FNATIC. This is really nice fight being taken.
Right, Soulcast had a fantastic map 1. Magnum actually going to be creeping out here, getting a little overzealous.
Deploying drone.
And fishing for that information, and actually going to follow up with the owl drone here. So Liquid with a good opportunity to find themselves an advantageous fight on a site.
Oh, I like this push up from both though. That's a really great reaction. He got noted towards lamps, and he knew that Skye could kind of maybe clear that. The smokes were there. He kind of leant closer to it, brought that frenzy to a great range. And now the 3 players for Liquid are maybe leaving themselves a little bit vulnerable here. Doma wants in on the action too, gets a bit aggy on it. And look at FNATIC. This is really nice fight. Territory, but he's at least given the fact that there's a player potentially here. Now, I want to see what Mystic does, because there's a time limit on this. He's going to isolate a clean fight, though. Nice work with the utility kit to put Scream in a bad position. And Scream can't do much about that. It's either commit or sit there and just kind of wilt away under the venom. So at this point, we have to look to see what they do with the other 4 players.
Yampion, a guardian of all things. If you can find anything here, as Durka tucked up close in that cubby, and Liquid actually going to drift towards a site here. Now, Magnum giving away lots of sound cues here, stomping away on the breach. They're in a position to slow things down if they decide to push with that fault line, and he will do just that. We're back away unscathed. FNATIC going to try and sit back and try, and actually the flash is perfect here for Doma to swing on through that smoke. Soulcast will fall. The spike will come through nonetheless.
Okay, let's see how this divides up here. Right, so we've got Yampy kind of, it's not necessarily a one and done, but he's going to have to aim his way out of it. It is going to be just one. I thought, look, it's Yampy. He can swing. That gun's not bad for it either. Can be an aim as paradise, but now there's just 2. Cryptics and Link, and they've been clutch in the past, and they're going to need a little bit of that magic here as well. Numbers favorable, but these retake positions are actually kind of tricky to work with. Yeah, look how favorable that is for Liquid until Doma. Now in the 1v1, just the tap and the headshot. Say meat of the sandwich. That's not a phrase I'm really going to start working towards. Scream going to set himself up to try and take some space here, but you can already see that the utility is going to, yes, divide and conquer to an extent. It gives them the site, but it does give FNATIC room to play back in. And with them still maintaining shower control, the site's looking quite small here for Liquid to operate under, but I want to see that spike plant go down.
I think actually the toxins run out here, so there's nothing protecting this plant, but Soulcast will find a kill onto Mystic nonetheless. Orbital strike invest, that's going to flush out Lamps and Yampy in the process. Soulcast flashes on through, but he's not going to find anything on the other side this time. Doma will respond with his 3rd.
Oof. Blind here, but Cryptics is still the one to keep your mind on, because look at that, the post plant. That's going to be the damage coming in. Annie has the bigger weaponry. Scream just has to keep buying attention. If he can take down 1, that's great. That sets up Cryptics for a little bit of success here. Just trying to spam away. Scream does find Doma. Rifle now acquired. Diffuse not coming in just yet. Time is being bought, but now he's going to stick this one. Timing is everything, and FNATIC denied.
on attack.
Yeah, it's interesting. Oh, this could be nice. Big info found. Yeah, Soulcast is so good on these pop flashes through smokes. And again, it's why we like that Viper combo, but you can do with anything technically, and Soulcast is showing exactly why. And he gets to fall away, still has a flash in the pocket, and 1 kind of being recharged. Link seems very aware of that possibility, but the timing was good for Doma to at least punish Yampy. Now that's that op kind of removed from the discussion, but look at them trying to re-aggress slightly here. This is good work. It's good ground covered, and Magnum can kind of relay the information. Well, I've not seen anyone, but look how deep they're holding on the other side.
Mystic, find Link now. Cryptics swing on through towards Magnum, but we'll get toppled here, and it comes to a 2v2. Durka and Mystic left to try and recover this. Now, still got control of the spike, and the Viper's pick going to make it even more difficult for Liquid to dig it out of this spot. The Seekers give away the information, but not too much value considering this ultimate's invested here.
Both have flashes. Durka and Soulcast both have flashes to play with on this one as well. You can see Soulcast just treading very carefully where he goes. Now, they do have the spike to hand, but they're going to make a quick run for it. It looks like straight towards B here. Now, of course, TP is there, but they don't know that yet. They're going to be working with, slightly delayed information, as they have to also be very considerate that they could be waiting out. Now, that's the usage of the flash to come through there. Just to see if anyone was on short. They're not, so this could be time to hit those rotations.
Last player standing.
And actually, Soulcast holding the TP rotate there. Durka 30 HP and nothing.
It's an all-in piece up short. Now, Scream gets his head above water. You can kind of see if anyone's going to be lingering around close by. Even Doggo's going to kind of clear out towards lamps. Nothing's there. Gets a pretty deep clear as well. So, sights up for grabs, and there's the clear towards the back line. So, we're going to be sending those down. Doesn't find anything. At this point, Liquid is being given just a slice of the site, just a piece. But bear in mind, the Mystic is just around that corner. Scream's got to clear it. Great flash comes in. Oh, he needed one of those knives to come through. And that's devastating. While all this happened, Lynx found the perfect timing to strike. Gonna take down Boast to take down another. Good timing on this again. Mystic walked just ahead of the timing, and FNATIC's answered right back, finding Link and Soulcast. And the spike is yet to be planted.
Was it Soulcast with the spike?
I think so.
Flashed through there. That could be a big slip up.
I don't know if he picked it up by accident, if another player fell and he just kind of, ran with it. I didn't take note, but that is a huge problem. And Doma's positioning here. No one can clear this for free. They may have an inkling, but to do...
left.
Oh, the timing. The timing's not going to work out. Oh, yeah. That's unbearably unfortunate. Yeah, the open come in. Mystic's going to take himself a cheesy position here, but it's all about timing. Oh, the whiff ain't good. The whiff ain't pretty, but he's got
control.
it. Yeah. Yampy, that's quick. Okay, Durka punished. Is that twice now? I think he got picked by the Marshal too at one point. Obviously, a little upgrade on this bad boy. Oh, this is going to be a follow-up as well. Yeah, Magnum can... I guess Jett denying the instant capitalizing on the flash that he would have wanted, but I like FNATIC being proactive. I think that's a really nice look for them, and they're going to take this space and maintain it. And now there's a problem, but a great punish from Soulcast. Again, he's always their way out of trouble.
On A here. FNATIC looks like they're trying to get up to something.
Lovely.
Scream. We'll find Doma though to open things up.
Yeah, lovely start. Gonna forge open space towards A. Yampy gonna clear out, just making sure they're not walking into a stack, which, well, it will be at this point, but Scream's doing fine here. This is good. This is just a little maybe confidence building, making him feel out the game a bit. Get in the face. There it is. They're doing just fine.
There was a one-tap in there somewhere. There was...
And now Magnum. I mean, full site execution coming in for Liquid, though. They're going to be heading on through. Boaster has been noted. Careful now. Might be getting a free haircut. Scream. Oh. It's a nightmare. He's had an absolute mare. But luckily, the rest of Liquid are just fine. They've taken the site. They've got the spike planted. And they'll be in post plants. This retake is tricky. But luckily, a bit of that utility is going to burn away towards the side on the way back through. Look at Doma, 9 HP. He's barely standing, Hypop.
That's it. Link's going to slip through inside this smoke here. Mystic not expecting that one, but FNATIC getting all of the kills.
Look at the HP.
Soulcast now 10 seconds away from another flash. Actually, the first comes through. Doma's going to give it to him. The fault line comes through. Soulcast. Another. Actually, a Scream. Yeah, we'll greet this aggression here and find two, but again, we'll fall here in response. But not going to make an awful lot of difference here in this round as it plays out now. Liquid in a 4v2. Durka and Boaster left to try and recover something here, but yeah, man, Soulcast previously on the Skye had flourishes of absolute glory, right? With these changes, like I said, effectively, it's like a duelist meets Sova meets like Sage, right? It can heal everybody, can flash, and very self-sufficient. This is where I want to see Soulcast find his rhythm.
Yeah, I'm with you. That's gonna be a gun recovered. Yampy still peaks at. That's the mad part for me. Yampy was like maybe 20 HP. He's getting a nice little heal up now. He'll be okay. The brilliance of having a Skye, I guess, right? As you said, it's kind of the full package. You get the little heal in there. It's not everything, but it'll get you back standing. And Yampy gets to fall away, but he took that fight even for a second. Durka, you better be worth your weight in gold. You've suddenly heard an audio cue and you're like, wait, what? That's not what I expected to be coming through here. And here we go. Durka, high flash, but he eats it. Takes another one for good measure. And Soulcast is the better Skye today. Gonna take the space on the side, 10 seconds. They look a little confused. They're like, wait, I thought there was more players here. Wait, no, what? No, okay. And now Odd's gonna come down, denies the spike plant. Keep that in mind. This is gonna be done for. Surely there is no way for this to be shut down any longer. No. There it is. A nice attempt, but the ultimate's keeping the round safe.
And this is the thing, again, with Brimstone not being too prominent, right? These are
I don't think he sees any of these yet. Okay, maybe just that pixel. Okay, he's seen one. But there's a whole lot more here. High flash comes through and FNATIC are on the way. They've got the site under wraps to an extent. That's a good flash though. Durka can get the 1-for-1 trade out. Magnum finds Cryptic somehow. I do not know how or what. Scream, you lucky boy. The stars have aligned for that one. Dips away on it though. Gets the ball. There's the Scream you want to see. And now Magnum knows he's in big trouble here. These angles aren't favorable, but he finds a clean one on Scream. I thought the player in heaven would have been able to maybe see that, but no. Safety found for Magnum, and now problems mounting for Liquid.
I think Scream on a little bit of an island there. Yampy considering waiting for Link to stack up together. Now, still got the fault line and the flash here. Both players noted he might try and hit this TP rotation.
If he can. Now he can with the flash.
And they're attacking half. Link posted up with a judge now. Going to be a big problem here, but look at the diligence. Magnum digs it out. The gravity well actually from Boast up. Clear out these angles, and Scream now will have to post up.
Yeah, I was a little worried that Durka maybe, you know, he popped both flashes to clear out towards Octagon and not kind of lent into it, but again, you highlighted the diligence and clearing through towards Suka worked well. But we do see the lane back towards A. Now, we still have the Skye here, we still have the Viper here, so Soulcast is still lingering around. He's still very much on the back lines. Cryptics too, who both had really nice game ones, but they're both stuck in towards lamps.
30 seconds left.
I guess you could whip a flash over the top, yeah, and now maybe the swing? No swing off the back of that, so information, sure, but there's still a player watching this. Magnum has been doing well at this one as well. Look at the angles. Scream, you better know which lines of sight he's going to be open to pretty soon, because as soon as he steps forward, you've got Oh, the timing.
And Scream's actually going to slip through. No way.
Oh, the timing on this. And I'm sure if you're Mystic, you're baffled. But great trade by Magnum to pick up the slack instantly. It's down to the 2. Soulcast was in lamps at the very start of this. A wide swing. He just comes running out of there. I mean, it's the Spectre. You got to make something happen with it. Dome is going to do down Yampy, though, and it's just Soulcast. Now, no upgrade to hand just yet. He's got 3 to deal with, and I don't think he's got a way out.
Doesn't hit. Maybe going to look for another...
An indicator, sure, but I want to see what Scream does. Oh, he's getting proactive. He's taking a lot of space here. Durka on the other side, and it's like, well, if you're going to take on another player, Durka knows what's up, but he doesn't know anymore. Scream just delivers it to the forehead. Durka's down in the dirt, and now let's look towards that spike, though. Still leaning towards 8. Scream, he's feeling this out. He's going to hit that rotation pretty early here.
Piss off.
Soulcast, man.
Spike down A.
Doma and Boaster will fall, and that is Spike in full control here inside Showers. Magnum's managed to slip through the net. Actually past Link here, who once again posted up in hooker with a judge. Scream will flex out a little bit. Actually might find Mystic, and there we go, landing the shots this time around. Magnum now faced with a little bit of a decision to make. Hold on to this rifle. Again, looking at it, it's a Cosmic Divide and Orbital Strike as well. I'm not sure what the purchase will look like for FNATIC coming back into this, but potentially an opportunity to get something going on a lesser buy with these ultimates available. Obviously, him one away from the Rolling Thunder.
Now, this is what this guy's good for. Clears out the corners, spots him out. He's going to have to fall away, give him the space. Seekers come in. Now here come the rotations. It's going to be a heavy B lean coming out from both sides now at this point, with a late lurk coming through middle from the Skye potentially. Eyes on the spike, though. It's going down long. The flash comes through. The divide's already in. The site should be theirs for the taking unless Yampy gets a little fruity.
Yampy actually body blocks Magnum swinging through there. Kill's going Liquid's favor initially, but Doma and Boaster will respond.
Yeah, but look at this split now coming in. Boaster needs to do some serious work here, but Cryptics has his number. Link's still been kept safe the entire time. He even had Soulcast by his side. Now a quick jump through the TP. They're off, right? So they both have ulted. Doma and Durka, the D&D combo. All the double Ds, whatever you prefer. We've got 10 seconds. They need to get the spike plant, but look who's already here. It's Soulcast to catch the cross. The spike is down. 6 seconds on the board. He's going to have to just stick this if he wants it, but you can see a Cryptic's Link. They're both closing in. Durka is being scolded and melted down, and he's going to desperately spray on the first. Players, they can both be game changers, and we have the early ult invested down towards Shower. That's obviously from Viper. We're going to have the dog coming out on this as well. Scream, though. has found a bit more safety in this, and I want to see how he fares with this one. This is all players coming through one direction. Now, high flash to follow. Actually, really nice timing on this. That's going to kind of delay the hit a little bit. Skye was kind of thrown out of sorts, but already there it is. DEIXA now going to just flash on through, take the space. Scream was still recovering from that, but where is that spike? Is it down? No. Denied. Yampy going to try and keep control on the timing. As Cryptix makes his debut. Going to come through, find Magnum, but gets traded out on good work from Mystic to keep the numbers at least even. They are working with less, so all of these kills are so valuable.
No weapon upgrade, still just relying on that rifle in the hands of DEIXA here. See if FNATIC actually going to get aggressive on this poster. Swings on through, he gets a knife kill on Soulcast, what?
Off the back of the flash as well from DEIXA, I love that. Get proactive, bring those frenzies into the madness, bring the mayhem out. Mystic though, this is now him having to resort to this. This is desperation, and now it's DEIXA. What on earth has just happened?
You're it. Link again with the judge. Good for one, told you.
Yep, there it is. But now Yampy, he doesn't actually have full freedom. He has to commit to the long side. Seekers are coming down his way. Mystic, he's playing the game. He's trying to buy time to allow them to close the gap on this. Yampy is in trouble, and he knows it. He's being closed in on by 2. If he manages somehow to stay alive, I would lose my mind, but no. Mystic has caught him. And now Liquid looking a little out of sorts on this. Let's see what they do, because how has Cryptix done this? I couldn't imagine him getting away with that, but DEIXA does find him just before he causes a bigger threat. Soulcast is on the site, and he is going to be noticed. DEIXA now knows that there's someone either CT or close by, so good information, good fact-finding by the Skye there.
Oh no, Scream's come up back through Hooker here. He's going to find Magnum. Soulcast now playing his life so effectively on site. Mystic swings through. We'll deal with that one. Soulcast now on a 1v2 with the flash is perfect.
I mean, I think someone was like, I heard people theory crafting about it. I want to see what Yampy does with this. Let's see what he looks like. How he's faring on this one. Now they cleared the site out. They have lost a player for it. That is Magnum now gone. Doma's going to be the first to stride forward. They seem paranoid about Hooker, and right to be as such, but a different approach this time. Look at the pinch through the TP when it comes through. Boaster try to clear through meticulously. They are so conditioned to be worried about Link and that judge. It's not the case. It's the ult from TP. That's what I'm waiting for. So already, the dog's going to go down. It clears out the information on towards the Viper, and that's where they're going to commit it to. And Link's just cleared it out. It ain't a judge, but it's Link still going to come back in, being the guardian of Hooker. Mystic has to get aggressive, but he can't do it.
Now going to try and re-explore down short on the back of Soulcast. Gets some flashes through, but Doma slips through the net. DEIXA will find another one as well. Soulcast will respond. Considering the Seekers now, but under a lot of pressure on the back of Triple here, and DEIXA finally puts him down.
Certainly not over yet. Still some life in them.
Spike planted.
Yampy and Link. What do you fancy? He's got the op. Really think big players out here. Going to try and clear the boxes for free. No one's there. I guess a position they don't have to worry about. You can see how paranoid they were about it. Happy to commit a fair bit of time to try and clear. Nothing for their valiant efforts, though, and no one's presenting opportunities.
Also, that operator here going to make it very difficult. I don't even think he can really swap that weapon out. So, effectively, his retake sits in the hands of
this
Link.
One. 3-2 split towards A. First check done. Soulcast removed. Not much information even off the back of it. I don't even noted Astra there. But at this point, it's going to be the side take now encouraged. They've got that first step in. Scream needs to stand tall, and this does maintain presence enough to dissuade the playthrough shower.
Screams that's going to hop up. This is a dirty angle to swing through the Cosmic Divine. Look at that. He will. Boaster will fall. Great counter to it here. And actually, Viper's bit invested also.
Launching smoke.
FNATIC clutching at this one still. Scream playing just movement games around the map. Just the floor is lava, and he's trying to avoid it. And a 3v2 though. Link and Yampy want this over and done with. They want to go in towards the next spin on. Let's have a bit of it. Link! What a way to do so. It's now down to Doma. He does have his ult online. Timing is everything. Link's HP is so low. He's got the inkling as where it may be, but time. There's no way he's got time for this.
Oh my word. Liquid comes through.